Ruy Lopez opening, Berlin, Rio Gambit accepted, 5.Re1 Nd6 6.nx e5. Balanced, neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. That was an incredible middle game by both players. Sharp games are frequently the result of starting with the king's pawn, since it dominates the center and frees up the bishop and queen on the light squares. A typical answer is e5, which builds a position in the middle, controls d4, and frees up the queen and bishop on the dark square. The move nf3 advances the knight toward the center, engages the e5 piece in combat, and sets up a castle. nc6 defends the pawn on e5, advances the knight toward the center, and scans the d4 square. The Ruy Lopez opening develops the bishop to immediately attack the knight on c6, the lone defender of the e5 pawn. nf6 advances the knight and engages in an attack on the exposed e4 pawn. Castling gets the king out of the center and activates the rook. nx e4 captures the e4 pawn and places the knight in the center of the board, where it controls many important squares. 1 rupee activates the rook and attacks the knight on e4. nd6 retreats the knight to a central square that attacks the bishop on b5 and controls the e4 and c4 squares. nx e5 captures the e5 pawn, centralizes the knight and attacks the knight on c6. This protects the attacked knight. The bishop is now on a square that is more secure. This keeps the material balance in check with good commerce. Recaptures. This defends a knight that was under attack and had no defenders. This moves the rook to safety. Castling gets the king to a safer square, out of the center of the board, while also developing a rook. Castling to the same side of the board as the opponent avoids some of the attacking associated with opposite side castling. The bishop will be better off as a result of this. Games Master. It is the final book action. By doing this, a bishop moves out of its beginning square and into the action. That's good. This provides an equal exchange of parts. It is ideal. This protects a bishop who was being attacked and lacked defense. That's good. This gains time by putting a queen in danger and getting it to flee. That's good. The queen is now on a square that is more secure. That's good. When the queen retreats, this attack wins a tempo. It is ideal. This moves the queen to safety. It is best. By posing a threat to a queen and compelling it to flee, this wins a tempo. That is good. This moves the queen to safety. It is good. Balanced, neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. That was an incredible middle game by both players.